Hello, this is episode 14 and we dive straight into level 6. Some more meteorites there, I'm afraid. This bit I need to save that egg for later, you'll see why. And I can release a spirit above. This is the first main thing to do to let myself out of the starting area. Now we can't get out without dropping that egg, so get ready to kill a monster that will emerge. Now I can get out, go across, dodging the meteorites to the next part. And in here, I have to be a bit careful because that teleporter you can just about see below is the way out of the level at the end. And I need that cage first. Yeah, so that teleporter's in danger of getting buried under rocks. And now I need another spirit to get that cage, but not the cage on the right, so I deliberately left the diamond above it and can't get the key yet. So it probably would have been better if I did this bit on the way across in the first place instead of going back to it after dealing with the first spirit. Well, it was actually the second spirit in total, because after doing this there isn't much else I can do at the moment. Can't use that teleporter yet because I'll get stuck behind a safe, so not a lot to do except just wait for the spirit. And the next bit I was stuck on for ages because it seemed impossible to get through make progress into the next room without getting the key and go through a safe after it's been converted to a diamond. But a room I have to get a bit later is impossible if I've already got the key. But then I remembered, if it seems impossible, try something clever with an egg. So here we go. Now I can get down there instead of having to convert that safe to a key, to a diamond. I've just, with the rocks that dropped, I've nicely connected up another cage to the wall. Now to get the spirit that's going to eventually get that cage. So I'll use these two rocks to join it up with the diamond there that's just next to me. And while it's on its journey, I'll go in here. And this is the room that's the reason I couldn't get the key yet. Is when I go over the top of this stack, I need the rock on the bottom right to still be on top of the safe. Otherwise there's no way I can get in under all those rocks to get all the rest of the stuff. So there's that bit done. The spirit's still on its way round. So I'll start getting things ready to send the next spirit. So I'm going to reposition those 2 rocks I used earlier and then add some more. And this time I'll be connecting the island up to the wall and skulls on the left. So I need these 2 rocks in place, and that one on the left there, I'll have to go around the block to get it. But now that the first of those 2 spirits has got its cage, I'm going to get another spirit first, because this one is nice and near the cage I want to get it to, and it needs some careful timing with that egg. So set that up first and then go and get it. So just let it out of here, then go ready to drop the egg just before. That will guide it nicely to the cage. Then killing that monster afterwards seemed a little bit lucky, so perhaps I was doing something wrong. There might have been a way to use that other rock there to kill it more reliably. But anyway, it's done now, so that's okay. Now just go kind of round the block again. Should have pushed that rock out the way instead of going outside first. Don't really want to disturb anything else there yet. Just unblock that cage for the next spirit. So push that rock in place, the final rock needed to guide that spirit I was setting up earlier, and also need to block off that passage, otherwise it will just go round in a useless loop. So it's gone past now. I can clear that out the way. Then I'm just very roughly following its route around, kind of clearing up after it, even though it wasn't the one that made the mess. Bit of indecision coming up, wasn't really sure whether I should take that teleporter yet. Doesn't really matter whether I do or not. I decided I would take it in the middle of the sequence, which you'll soon see, because that was what I was used to. The map is beginning to look fairly empty now. Now I'll do the sequence of teleporters. I've blocked that passage off with the puzzle, but it doesn't matter because I teleport into it there. But now I've got to go back to the teleporter I was hesitating over earlier, so I think it would have been better to take it then, and then teleport back for the diamond. So it's nearly all done. Right, now I need to deal with all these rocks poised above the final teleporter. And clearly there's more room on the right once those 2 diamonds are gone. On the 2 above each other and below, on the far right of the teleporter. But that does mean And getting that column ready, I have to go all the way around the block again. It's a bit of a nuisance, but then once I'm under here I can just shuffle the rocks out one at a time like that, and it makes it fairly easy to deal with. And that's another level under my belt.